haven't they, how come we don't even hear or know of retraining, reorientation, and supporting the police men and women to be able to do the right things?
Yes, as to why they are not doing that, honestly, I'll not be able to say. Okay, I'll not be able to say. But I'm of the view that, looking at the current police administration, headed by Dr. Kampari, based on some discussion I've had with him, I can see a genuine desire for some kind of reforms. Probably we may have to give more attention to these kind of issues. Dave, when it comes to this country, issues about emotions and psychology, okay, and I'm very happy that we have someone who is a clinical psychologist in the studio for this discussion. We don't take issues of psychology seriously, okay, because we think that, these are very secondary and trivial issues. If somebody is going through, in this country, normally when people are even going through depression, we say, instead of us to look at the root causes of some of these problems and deal with them. You see, there's one thing that we have to note. People who work in the security agencies, especially the police and the military, are always faced with very serious circumstances every time. And most of the time, these kind of scenarios, ordinary citizens like us might not even experience them in the course of our lives. And now, what it means is that the police and these security agencies that face these kind of scenarios are prone to certain psychological problems. If you read the psychological literature, they will tell you that they have something we call PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of police people suffer from that kind of condition, which is caused by the kind of stressful situations that many of them are exposed to. So if you have a service that do not take psychological issues of its employees and its members serious, but then they only look at the fact that they have to be a force, then becomes a problem. Because what it means is that people with these kind of psychological conditions can displace those bad and negative emotions and energies on innocent civilians. And once we have that, we are going to see these kind of patterns always being manifested as we are seeing them in the country now.
Now, unfortunately, we have had